So I know my coverage of this is a bit late just because of the fact that, well, with Thursday, for some reason the TWAB didn't come out until very late in the day, and because of that I didn't notice it until it was too late, and by that time I was too tired or I was too busy grinding Destiny myself. So, covering the TWAB that came out Thursday, they start off by saying the usual stuff whenever a season launches of how happy they are seeing how the DLC is unfolding and everyone's reaction to it. They give us a link to the launch trailer if you somehow missed it, as well as various other things telling us to be excited for what's coming, and they're basically happy it's going on so well. Then, at the very start, they give us a little bit of a taste of basically what's just happened, from Exotic Quest, the Top of the Horror, Season of the Risen, launching, the new Void 3.0 being free for everyone, and that sort of thing. And continuing forward, we do get a little bit of a look into various things. We see a full view of every Season of the Risen weapon, which for some reason, I don't know why, but if you see this little R right here, I don't know, they're talking about Cabal-inspired armor. They gave us a nice little picture of a hamster in a flower, which I know they're called space hamsters, but that's oddly specific. But aside from the weapons, they do go on and talk about how much they're enjoying it and basically enjoying the season, and show us a little bit more armor. Now, of course, if you've been paying attention to the news, you know about the conflict between Ukraine and Russia, and this is basically a charity stream or a fundraiser that's going to be going on, that in basically a donation, any of the proceeds within the first 48 hours of Games to Give will be driven to humanitarian efforts in response to the conflict. And they do give us incentives, of course, and basically all the details of how to sign up. Now, basically, they give you a few incentives, ships, emotes, emblems, but they give the full list of incentives right here, which, of course, if you donate $5,000, you can visit Bungie's studio with your own money to get there and stay. But, you know, incentives, they are reasons to donate. But aside from that, there is, of course, milestones for everyone, and as well various options to donate. So if you have some money that you're willing to give for the for humanitarian efforts in the Ukraine-Russia conflict, then this is a place to do it. You might get some stuff out of it as well. Then, going into the important part, this is basically Bungie saying that what they know is broken with the launch of the new DLC. So, starting off, PC performance optimization apps, investigating reports where PC performance optimizing apps for graphic cards and fan speed are causing Destiny 2 to crash. Players encountering these crashes are encouraged to fully exit out of these applications before launching said game. Now, PlayStation 4 is getting a excessive 4 error code, so they should make sure they have all the required content packages installed prior to accessing the game, so they don't actually, get bored. As well as PlayStation 4 crashing, players who experience crashes while using PlayStation 4 version of Destiny 2 are recommended to disable HDR in their settings and relaunch the game. Players to continue to encounter these crashes to report them in the help forum. Now, Australia Striga and pre-order items, they wanted to specify that people who bought the deluxe edition that comes with Australia Striga and its catalyst and other pre-order items, if they weren't available to you before, they should be available either at Rahul right now or just from the end of the campaign whenever you actually get it. So, then as well, photosensitivity warning, they mentioned that back in September we shared more about an initiative to make sure that all players want to enjoy Destiny 2 can. This includes many areas of making games more accessible, including areas of game design that can negatively impact those with photosensitivity concerns. In Mission 3, the Ghosts of the Witch Queen campaign, there is an instance leading up to the Voss where players encounter dark, enclosed spaces with swarms of enemies pairing in the quick flashes out of contact. This can pose a special risk to those with photosensitivity, or that these hive in a household with somebody that does. The team is aware of this and is currently investigating what the next steps might be. In the meantime, here are some tips that can help with photosensitivity issues. They basically give you all the sort of heads up for anyone that has photosensitivity issues to take these steps to help you in case you're actually being afflicted by any unfortunate circumstances. Now, the known issue, there's a bunch of stuff that they're covering that they're aware of. Their class of its own ornament for Vex Mythic class has a placeholder icon when viewed in the collections. Colors appear duller or inverted when HDR is enabled. The Night's Chill shader is displaying incorrect textures when applied to gear, which I believe is pink with turquoise circles on it, which honestly almost looks kind of cool. Now, this is something I mentioned before. Overload Auto and SMG do not disrupt health regeneration, so it's a little bit bugged, not the most reliable. Hunters cannot cancel out of a glaive melee combo by using their class ability, so that's a no-oh. Glaive melee kills do not count toward kill tracker progress and certain melee triggered perks, so that needs to be adjusted. Certain ghost tracking mods do not display destination materials or chest locations when in the throne world, so that's an issue. The Constellation Tracer ship, Winning Streak Sparrow, and the Bright Cycle Shell do not properly display lights when certain shaders are applied. I think that still applies to Thorn Armor. One of the most glowy shaders doesn't glow at all. Some players are unable to equip the that's MMXXI title that was Moments of Triumph, and we are investigating poor performance in certain UI screens. Players are unable to dismantle the meditation quests even when they are all available void aspects have already been obtained. Campaign mission progress may not properly increase for all Fire Team members. The Abyss Walker Eververse Hunter bundle preview image displays the incorrect cape. The correct cape can be viewed by inspecting the bundle in the Eververse store. The new item sheen on some pieces of gear persists after inspection, and Season 15 Pathfinder armor sets are not available to equip as ornaments if previously unlocked via armor synthesis. So of course, a campaign just launched, there's going to be a bunch of bugs going on. I stress that if anyone encounters bugs that they know of, they discuss it, either look for it in the known issues article or dedicate an article to the help forum so that it's known. Now, that is a short one, as this is a TWAB post-launch. They don't have much to tease for the future besides, what we actually already have. So we do see some cool art of the two queens of Destiny right now, but aside from that, that is basically the end of the TWAB. There's not much else they have to tell for us. Now, supposedly I saw somewhere the raid was confirmed at what times or stuff, but just a word about that, the raid is confirmed to be at 1530 power. I don't know if that's when it's going to cap your light to, or that's what it's actually going to be. It might 1550, and I don't know. It's hard to say. That being said, though, my name is Matt Scorpion, and thank you for watching.
Stop being concerned, no chances keep on passing us by. We're looking up.